Hello everyone. Okay, so in this video we're looking at profit percentages or markup and margin and VAT. So what is markup? So a markup is just another word for profit percentage. So i.e. how much is the profit a percentage of your cost price? Like how much did you make? Or what percentage did you make back from your cost price? And then we have our margin. So there's a slight difference between the two. So these are not in your log table, so you do need to know the difference. But markup is profit over cost price times 100, and margin is the profit over the selling price. So there's a small difference there, but once you know this difference, it's fairly a-okay. So a store buys a product for €25 and sells it for 35. What is the markup percentage and the margin percentage? So again, markup is another word for profit percentage, really. So profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. So my selling price is 35. My cost price was 25. So my profit is €10. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know what I mean? So next we can use the markup formula and the markup percentage. So markup percentage is equal to our markup or our profit over the cost price. So it's going to be 10 over 25 multiplied by 100%. And that is going to give me 40%. So my markup is 40%. Finally, we can use the margin formula to find our margin percentage. So remember, it's the profit over selling price. So it's going to be 10 over my selling price of 35. Multiply that by 100. So it's going to be 28.57%. So my markup or profit percentage, this is more formally known, equals 40%. So my profit made up 40% of my cost price, which is really good. And then my margin percentage was 28.57. So the profit was 28% of my selling price. So here's a exam question from the 2017 Junior Paper 1, question 2. So a sports shop buys t-shirts for €25 and sells them for €49. Find the markup for the t-shirt, so a profit of the cost price. So profit equals selling price minus cost price, which is 49 minus 25, which is €24. So my profit is €24. Gorge. So now I need to find my markup. So my markup is my profit over my cost price multiplied by 100. So it's 24 over my cost price of 25. So this is going to be really high, multiplied by 100. And I'm going to get 96%. So my markup was 96%. So my profit is nearly doubling the cost price. So he's making more than enough money back in his profit. So that's really good, 96%. So find the margin for the t-shirts, or profit as a percentage of the selling price. So again, profit over selling price times 100, which is 24 all over 49 times 100, which is 24 over 49 multiplied by 100. That's going to give me now 48.979, correct to the nearest percentage, so 49%. So my markup, sorry, my margin is equal to 49% of my selling price. So, sorry about that. So we now have this question here. Does shop sells runners at a markup of 50%? Now find what the margin is for these runners. So remember, markup is just profit over cost price times 100. right? And that is going to be 50% here. So I need to now find my margin. So remember, margin is just profit over selling price, but times 100. But remember, selling price is just your cost price plus your profit. So I can rewrite my selling price into cost price plus profit times 100. Now you see my two formulas are very similar to each other now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find my percentage, oh, it's not my percentage, sorry, my profit in terms of the cost price, and I'm going to sub it into this formula here. So percentage over cost price is going to equal to 0.5. My profit, I keep saying percentage. My profit is going to equal 0.5 of the cost price. So my profit is half of my cost price. So now let's sub it into this formula here. When P is equal to 0.5 the cost price. So 0.5 cost price all over cost price plus 0.5 cost price times 100. I'm going to get 0.5 cost price all over 1.5 cost price. Bing bong. 0.5 all over 1.5 times 100. And that's going to be equal to 33.33%. And it's a round to the nearest percentage, so it's going to be 33%. So my margin is 33, while my markup is 50%. So that is a hard example question there. Finally, in this video, we're going to be going to VAT. So what is VAT? So VAT is value added tax. So it's a tax added to goods and services, and this tax apparently goes to like roads, housing, schools, hospitals, blah 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 blah, pensions, etc., etc., etc. So let's have a look here. So a shop sells a product for $80 plus a VAT at a rate of 20%. What's the total cost of the product? So it has a product. It's $80 before VAT. We're now adding 20% VAT on top of it. So first we need to find the VAT. So the VAT is 20%. So I need to find 20% of 80. And I can find it using my multipliers or my calculator. So 80 times 0.2. Put that in my calculator. I'm going to get $16. So my VAT is $16. So now the total cost is going to be $80, my original amount, plus my VAT of 16. So $96 is going to be my total cost there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, sometimes we are given a question where the VAT has already been added. And again, this is like our profit, our percentage increase and decrease questions before, but it's just a real life application of them. So a customer pays $540 for a product after VAT has been added at a rate of 10%. What was the original price? So I'm going to say X is my original price, because I don't know what it is. X is the original price. So I know for a fact, €540 is my original price plus my VAT of 10%. So I'm going to have X, my original price, plus 10% of X. And how do I write that? I write that as 0.1X, right? So that is 10%, right? That is 10% of X. So 10% of my original price. So now I have an equation of X. So 540 is equal to 1.1X. Divide both sides by 1.1. And I'm going to get €490.91, or dollars I should say, is equal to my original amount, or X here. Bada boom, bada bing. Right, so let's look at one or two more examples here. So you purchase a car for $15,000 plus a VAT rate of 20%. What is the total cost of the car, including VAT? So I'm just increasing 15,000 by 20%. So how do I do that? I multiply. I can use my multipliers here, and I'm increasing by 20%. So I'm going to multiply by 1.2, which is going to be $18,000. So you can multiply it by 120% because you're increasing 20%, where the 15,000 was the original 100% price. You're increasing 20, so 100 plus 20 is 120%. So you can put in your calculator 15,000 times 120% or times 1.2. Here, you're a small business and you need to price a product that costs $25 to produce. You want to make a profit of 25% on each sale, and the VAT rate is 15%. What should you charge for the product? So, you're a small business owner, you need to price a product that costs 25%. So, it costs 25%. That's how much it costs to make. You want to make a profit of 25% and the VAT rate is 15%. So what should you charge for the product? So first of all, I need to find the selling price before VAT. So I want to make a profit of 25%. So I want to increase my cost price by 25%. So €25 times 1.25. So 25 times 1.25. So I'm going to get here, my selling price is €31.25. So that's my selling price before VAT. My selling price now after VAT has been applied. So I'm applying a VAT of 15%. So I'm increasing this $31.25 dollars by 15% because I'm adding a 15% VAT on. So it's 31.25 plus 15% of 31.25. So I'm increasing it, right? Or it's just going to be 31.25 using multipliers multiplied by 1.15. And that's going to give me €35.94, or dollars, I should say. $35.94. So that is my selling price after VAT. So that's how much he's going to charge for the product in his shop. Here you're a retailer, you're a retailer. You're a retailer and you purchase 100 units of a product for $10,000 plus a VAT at 20%. Find the cost of each unit including that. So what you can do is you want to find the cost of one unit including the VAT. So he bought, right? He bought each unit. He bought 100 units, and that was €10,000 plus a VAT of 20%. So let's find the price after VAT. So it's going to be 10,000. I'm increasing it by 20%. So I'm going to multiply by 1.2. So 12,000. So 100 units cost $12,000 after VAT. So after VAT, 100 units cost $12,000. So how do I find the price of one unit? I'll divide by 100. So one unit plus VAT is equal to $120 then. Right? Bada boom, bada bang. So the last question here. So you're a consultant. You charge $500 per day for your services plus VAT at 20%. You work for a client for 3 days. What is the total cost to the client, including VAT? So you are hired by someone. You are charging €500 per day for your services and plus a VAT at 20%. So you work for the client for 3 days. So for 3 days, you are 500 times 3. So 1,500, and that is before VAT. So now, 3 days of service plus VAT is going to be 1,500, and I'm finding 20%, or I'm increasing it by 20%. So multiply it by 1.2. And I'm going to get $1,800. So after 3 days of work, including your VAT, you are charging your customer $1,800. And hopefully this video was some help to you guys. And I'm gonna wrap up right here, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Okay, so bye.